Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In next week's Hollyoaks, Ro makes a devastating decision, scared that he might get convicted for hurting Oscar. Elsewhere, Steve searches Jez's allotment, convinced he's killed his cat. And Rex piles the pressure on Dylan and Frankie. Here are the 9 big moments to look out for. You can also check out our collection of 16 spoiler pictures from these episodes. Worried that Dylan and Frankie are in too deep with Rex, Lucas tells them he has called the police and begs them to stay well away from him. However, their loyalty persists and Dylan and Frankie tell Rex in the nick of time. Rex throws the police off his scent and convinces the pair to throw a party and start dealing. Steve continues to believe Jez is up to something and begins to investigate. But after his psychosis diagnosis, Leela's worried about his behavior. When Steve believes Jez has killed his pet cat and replaced it, Leela suggests he book a doctor's appointment, but Steve cancels it at the last minute. Pearl is disturbed when she realizes Oscar isn't tucked up in bed, and she alerts Darren and Nancy. Frankie's shocked when Oscar shows up at the drug-fueled party, warning him that it's not safe. She tells him to go home. Outside, Oscar is spotted by Ro, who rushes over and apologizes for the accident the other week. But with his cochlear implant damaged, Oscar is scared and he falls over in an attempt to leave. The miscommunication between Oscar and Ro is made worse when Arlo spots Oscar on the ground and stirs up Ro's fears of getting in even more trouble. Upset, Ro confides in his mom that he's terrified he'll be placed in a female young offenders institution if he's convicted of harming Oscar. At the hospital, Martha receives the good news that her dementia hasn't progressed as quickly as they feared. Still terrified of her prognosis, she signs over lasting power of attorney to Jez. Meanwhile, as Jez ignores Steve's accusations about Fernando the cat, Steve pleads with John Paul to listen. Undeterred, Steve searches the allotment for proof. Promising to do anything for her son, Diane makes a life-changing decision to protect him. While at the McQueen's, Ro asks Prince for advice about how to survive prison. He tells the teen to keep his head down and blend in. After Steve's insistence that Jez is hiding something, the local serial killer is nervous when the police search the allotment after Steve's tip-off. Full of regret after an eventful party the night before, Frankie and Dylan have second thoughts about this lifestyle. Will a few perks from manipulative Rex convince them otherwise? With tensions running high, Nancy, Marie, and Diane are all at loggerheads over their sons and a potential court case. Devastated over what's to come, Ro walks in wearing a dress and makeup. Breaking down, Ro declares that he doesn't want to be different anymore. Can his loved ones convince him to stay true to himself? Hollyoaks is gearing up for another week of explosive drama, emotional showdowns, and shocking twists as the village faces life-changing revelations that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Next week promises to be one of the soap's most action-packed yet, with multiple characters facing dark truths, devastating betrayals, and dangerous consequences that will send shockwaves through the village. From harrowing secrets to unexpected alliances and looming threats, the stakes have never been higher as old feuds reignite and new dangers emerge. With tensions running high and relationships pushed to breaking point, here's everything fans can expect from next week's must-see episodes as the lives of the Hollyoaks residents are turned upside down. One of the biggest storylines set to dominate next week revolves around Dylan Ray and Frankie Gaskell as their bond is tested like never before in a harrowing plot that will see the two teens drawn into a dangerous world with no easy way out. Recent weeks have seen the pair's friendship blossom as they've leaned on each other through difficult times. But their loyalty is about to be put to the ultimate test as sinister forces close in around them. The pressure on Dylan intensifies as he finds himself targeted by a ruthless predator, with the walls closing in as he becomes trapped in a terrifying cycle of exploitation. Frankie, meanwhile, is forced to confront his own demons as his protective instincts clash with his growing anger, pushing him down a self-destructive path that threatens to fracture their bond forever. The emotional fallout will have devastating consequences for both characters, with insiders hinting that their storyline will take a dark turn that will leave the entire village reeling. Elsewhere, Roe Hutchinson's prison ordeal looms large as the troubled teen faces a life-altering decision that could determine his future. Roe's desperation to protect himself behind bars has seen him make some dangerous alliances, but next week we'll see the walls closing in as the full extent of the threat against him becomes chillingly clear. As Roe grapples with the terrifying reality of his situation, his loved ones are left scrambling to find a way to bring him home before it's too late. However, with secrets and lies threatening to tear his family apart, Roe's fight for freedom will come at a devastating cost, with one final, heart-stopping twist set to leave fans reeling. Meanwhile, the fallout from Warren Fox's shocking return continues to send shockwaves through the village as the notorious bad boy sets his sights on reclaiming his power. With Warren back to his ruthless best, next week we'll see him locked in a dangerous game of cat and mouse as he goes head-to-head with old rival Felix Westwood. But as past grudges resurface and long-buried secrets come to light, both men are set to pay the price for their dark histories in a brutal showdown that will leave lives hanging in the balance. Over at the McQueens, Goldie finds herself at the center of a dramatic new mystery as a blast from her past threatens to upend her life. The feisty fan favorite is left reeling when a familiar face resurfaces with shocking news. But as old wounds are reopened and buried secrets come to light, Goldie is forced to make a heart-wrenching decision that could change her future forever. At the same time, Mercedes McQueen's battle to protect her family takes a dangerous turn as she goes to desperate lengths to shield her loved ones from the truth. As tensions rise and loyalties are tested, Mercedes finds herself caught in a web of lies and betrayal that threatens to tear the McQueen clan apart. But with old enemies circling and dark secrets coming to the surface, will Mercedes' protective instincts end up putting her family in even greater danger? Meanwhile, in a shocking twist that no one sees coming, Sienna Blake's latest scheme threatens to spiral out of control as her pursuit of power and revenge leads her down a dangerous path. With Ethan Williams by her side, Sienna sets her sights on a new target. But as her obsession consumes her, she risks losing everything she holds dear. As the cracks in their relationship begin to show, Ethan is left questioning how far Sienna is willing to go to get what she wants, and whether he's willing to follow her into the darkness. Next week also sees Estehei forced to confront the ghosts of his past as a surprise visitor dredges up painful memories. As old wounds resurface, Steve is left grappling with a life-changing decision that could force him to face his darkest demons once and for all. But with his loved ones rallying around him, will Steve find the strength to finally break free from the shadows of his past? Or will the weight of his mistakes threaten to drag him back under? In the midst of all the chaos, Juliet Nightingale's legacy continues to cast a long shadow over the village as her friends and family prepare to honor her memory in an emotional tribute. The heartfelt scenes will see the village come together to celebrate Juliet's life and reflect on the impact she made. But the day will also bring painful revelations as long-buried secrets come to light, setting the stage for even more drama to come. As the week unfolds, Hollyoaks is set to deliver a roller coaster of emotions, with shocking twists, powerful performances, and heart-wrenching moments that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. With lives hanging in the balance, loyalties tested, and dark secrets threatening to tear the village apart, the drama is set to reach boiling point, and no one will be left unscathed. Whether it's Dylan and Frankie's harrowing ordeal, Rose's fight for survival, or Warren's ruthless return, next week promises to be one of the soap's most explosive yet, with the emotional fallout set to reverberate through the village for months to come. As the residents of Hollyoaks face life-changing decisions and shocking betrayals, the only certainty is that nothing will ever be the same again. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.